Hey, good evening, everybody, and welcome to this CTFO webinar. My name is Adam Levy from Canton, Connecticut, just back from the big event in Orlando. Excited to give you a little bit of a wrap up of all the exciting things that are happening with CTFO. I got to tell you, this is one amazing event. I've been to a lot of events in my career in network marketing, and I got to say, Alan Adelkis Diaz, they have kicked it up a notch. That was one of the greatest events I've been to. And the quality of the people there, just the fun that we all had. It was just really a bonding experience. And so we're going to go over some of the announcements and all. But before we do that, I just have to bring on the man of the hour, Al Diaz, my friend. All I got to say is my hats off to you. What an incredible event that you and your lovely wife put on. I know that everybody has gone back. They didn't need a plane to get back home, and they are out there building their business like never before. A lot of great announcements too, and we'll cover those. But Al, again, thanks for all you did, and what a great event. What is your biggest takeaway?
Well, well, first of all, Adam, I just want to thank you and all the guest speakers that made the event the best. Because if it wasn't for you guys, the event wouldn't have been nothing. And we could have done anything, but the speakers are the ones that really touch the heart of everybody, and then the rest of the stuff just falls in place, right? But what everybody talks about, everybody, we're all excited about is just the being around people, positive people, getting back into the mode of meeting people, getting together, getting that culture back together. Everybody, that's what everybody was missing, since COVID. Everything we do is on webinars and no meetings. And I think Corporated now is going to be having, events like this from now on. And it's needed in this industry. And we need to go back to basic and go back to meeting people and talking to people and shaking hands and hugging each other. But yeah, it was a great event. And Adam, again, I just want to thank you for the tremendous training you did. And I didn't get to see it, but everybody was talking about your training, just yours. I mean, everybody else was great, but I think you hit a home run with your one, right?
And that would be the basis training I did. I appreciate you saying that, Al. And it was fun to do. We'll do it again. We'll record it this time so everybody can see it. But you bring up a great point about the camaraderie and how we need to get together. If I look back at my career in network marketing, and I look back at my organization right now, the people that I have on my team, most of them I've spent really quality time with at events, right? That's where we bonded. That's where, we got to really form these lifetime relationships. And it's so great to have those back into our life again, and be able to implement that as a strategy to build your business. We've got another event coming up. It's the official grand opening of Xanthomis and CTFO in Monterrey, Mexico, taking off on Sunday of this coming week. Going to be there for 3 or 4 days. Great event. There should be well over 150, maybe even 200 people at that event. Pepe and Mary Gonzalez leading the charge up there. They are 50Ks, and they are just making amazing things happen. And it's just, they've set records in the company. And so we're opening up Mexico officially. Kevin will be there, David D'Arcangelo, Stu will be there, Cowboy will be there, myself, Ted Wilson will be there, and many others. And, look, there's still days away. If you know people, Monterrey is a big city. It's a northern city. It's a very industrious city, and it's where a lot of the money is in Mexico. So if you've got people surrounding that area and you can get them to that event, you want to make sure you plug them in. I was talking to Ted Wilson, who was considering going, and he realized he just had to be there, and he manifested some guests. He found somebody who happened to be entrepreneurial and also has their entire family coincidentally in the Monterrey area. So hopefully he's got quite a few guests there as well. And it's just amazing when you make a decision and say, I'm going to go, or I'm going to build for something, the universe comes into alignment. And before you know it, you've got possibilities of prospects and people that can move the needle forward in your business. So Anyway, excited about that. A lot of events coming up. I'm going to do a couple of announcements. Before I do, though, I do want to bring on a friend of mine. He got to see the compensation plan introduction on Sunday night, the new comp plan or enhanced compensation plan, because it's just really tweaked what we already had, but so many incredible improvements. And I'll go through some of those today. But when David Gardner called me this afternoon, he was pretty excited about those changes. Dave, you're gonna have to unmute. But it was really great. And I love the first thing that you said, David. David, maybe you can share some thoughts about what you saw on these enhancements that I'm about to go over.
Sure, Adam. Basically, I've been in the business over 40 years, and I've been part of CTFO since day one. I haven't gone to the glorious heights that you've gone to, but what I did see, I've been in other businesses. What I did see is in my thoughts were that CTF was growing, great products, great things, but we're like still in the JV team. What I saw and the highlights of both the compensation plan, some of the systems, the processes, the holding tank thing, so many of it, I went over I did the 30,000 foot overview of the whole thing. And my whole thought in my mind right away was, we just made the varsity team. We're in the big league now. We're out of AA, AAA. We're in the big leagues, and I'm really excited about it. I'm really turned on about it. I'm excited about it. And this is kind of what I've been looking for and hoping for, that momentum and that catalyst that's going to bring us forward. And that was it. And I'll leave the rest all up to you, Adam. Trick or treat, everybody.
Well, thank you, David. I appreciate that. And again, you've been in this industry a long, long time, and I've seen a lot of companies and a lot of compensation plans. So I really respect your opinion about it, and I too feel the same way. CTFO is no longer a boutique network marketing business. We're now mainstream, but yet we're still the best kept secret in the industry. And yet this is just really taken off. Oh, I see my friend Lewis has just joined us. Hey, Lewis, we're glad to have you on. Lewis is somebody that I got to meet for the very first time. Lewis, we're gonna have you unmute your audio if you can. Let's see if I have to ask him. Oh, he lost his camera. Where'd he go? All right. Well, if Lewis, I see you trying to connect there. That's good. At least he's trying to connect. Anyway, Lewis handed me a book here, 10 Influential Men in Network Marketing Tell All. I thought that was a pretty great title. But then I noticed that he autographed it, and he basically put a little nice note to me on it because he's in the book. He's one of the 10 that are telling all. I've been involved in the industry for about 39 years now. Great background, and maybe we can get his camera on, and we can see if we can have him share a few thoughts. He's still connecting though. I think he might have trouble with some Wi-Fi. We'll get back to you, Lewis. Not a problem. But anyway, really great to meet people that you haven't met in person. Again, the power of events. He just joined the team. He just got involved and lost 20 pounds on our products. And we planned on meeting at this event. He shows up, fired up, back home, doing three-way calls, getting stuff done. And it's just really, an important part of the process of building an organization is to attract leaders, get them and drive them to events, meet them, build those relationships, and then duplicate, right? And then duplicate. So, all right, well, we're going to go into some of the details. I want to share just something that's coming up really great that you'll want to participate in. I'm going to share my screen real quick here, and we'll see if we can do that. Boom. All right. So we've got this incredible cruise coming up, and that's something that's brand new to what we're doing at CTFO. It's on a celebrity cruise ship called the Reflection. It is the most current or the newest celebrity cruise ship that in their fleet. And this will be happening May 27th through May 31st. There's a qualification period for this that has already begun. So you want to make sure you take advantage and download this flyer. It's in your back office. All the qualifications on what it takes to be part of this cruise. They're going to be taking, get this, 25 couples. 25 couples that have qualified for it will be going on this cruise in May. I'm really excited about it. I haven't been on a cruise ship in so many years. and it's just going to be a lot of fun. Lisa and I, we had a blast in Orlando, and this is the next big, qualification type event that's coming. There's also a leadership event happening in January in Las Vegas, but there's some details for that to come. That's a little bit of a more higher echelon thing that's happening, kind of a plan the year out type of event, and there'll be more details on that as well. But this is for everybody. Anybody can qualify for it. People who aren't even in the company right now can qualify for this cruise, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So let me just stop the share on that. Okay, perfect. All right, I'm going to cover a couple of things on this compensation plan enhancement. I'm going to be doing some more formal presentations on this new compensation plan, but I'm going to go over some of the highlights of it. We've now got this new first 30 bonus. And by the way, there's new documentation in your back office. There's a comp plan chart. There's the new comp plan document of the whole compensation plan. The cruise document is there. If you go into resources, you can find those. But here's just the first few bullets that I want to cover. The first 30 bonus. So this is a great enhancement. Up to the first 30 days, when you bring a new person in, we're now going to be paying out, instead of just, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50% to the person who enrolled them, everybody's going to be starting at 30%. So you're going to earn 30% minimally as you bring people into this business in their first 30 days. Anything they order in that first 30 days, you're going to be earning that. But it gets better than that, because not only is it going to pay 30% to the enroller, but this new first 30 bonus is also going to pay out on level 2 and level 3. It's going to pay out, let's see, I think it's 20%. No, it's 15%. 15% on level 2. I have a little note here. I want to make sure I got this right. Okay, here it goes. Yeah, 15% on level 2 and 10% on level 3. And that's going to the 5K. So there's some qualification to get those extra levels. But as a senior associate, you could even be paid on level 2 as well. As a 1K, you can get paid on level 2. And as a 2K, you can be paid on level 2. And as a 5K, it then pays down through 3 levels. Anyway, the details on that are in your back office. This is powerful. Now, it really focuses on driving the business down, helping your new people and helping their new people bring folks into our business, and it rewards you for doing so. It's a great, great bonus. There's a new pack bonus also. So in addition to those commissions, you'll be getting an additional $30 when you enroll a silver, an additional $30 as a gold, and an additional $40 as a platinum. I apologize. It's 20 as a silver, 30 as a gold, 40 as a platinum. And then again, this is in addition to that unilevel, which, as we talked about, the first 30 bonus that's in there, as well as the unilevel pay plan, or which is part of the unilevel pay plan. Some other key advancements that are happening is we have a 7-level unilevel that's paying down, 10% on the first level, and then 5% all the way down 7 levels. There's no more, different numbers on that. It used to be, depends on how many you enrolled. That whole 5 to Thrive thing is no longer. So everybody is going to be able to participate 10% on level 1, 5% down through 7 levels based on their title. Another enhancement, our 14-level matrix. Now we're going to be naming those income multipliers. We're calling those profit sharing positions income multipliers. Pretty much stays the same. We just changed the name on that one. Another enhancement. This one's big. Your personal sales volume now counts towards your total sales volume, and it goes to the leg that is your smaller leg or your lesser leg. So that's where that extra volume is going to go. But it's now going to count, which is pretty exciting.
Hey, Adam.
Yeah, go ahead, Al.
We don't see your screen, Adam.
Yeah, that's okay. I don't want you to see my screen.
Right.
But thank you for letting me know. Yeah, I'm not going through anything specific other than an email. But I just want to kind of cover these things. And then again, let's see, where are we at? Oh, there's something called a rapid rank bonus, right? A rapid rank bonus, which it replaces the fast start bonus, which now pays a total of $700 in the first 60 days. In first 30 days, if you get to the, let's see, I thought my notes were a little bit better on what I was going through. So let's just double check this. I want to get it right for y'all. Please hold. Oh, here it is. The rapid rank bonus. When you hit 2K, there's a new position called 2K. You get $200. You do that in the first 30 days. If you get to 5K within 60 days, you get an additional $500, which is now a total of $700 rapid rank bonus. Major. This is awesome. There's also a new unilevel placement feature, allowing associates to place new members within their organization. This is powerful. It's a tool that is something that can be used strategically in certain situations. If you're not sure about how to use this tool, you probably don't need to use it, but it's available, and you can always ask your upline or when you're about to enroll somebody if that's something that you should be considering. But it is just nice to have. Sometimes you have people in a geographic area that maybe work well together, or maybe they work together in a previous business and you want to keep them lined up together. So it's a really unique tool that is now available as well. There's some additional titles that have been added. There's a 2K position, now a 35K position, a 75K position, 200K, 300K, 400K, which is going to make it a lot easier to get through the titles. It used to be a pretty big jump from 25 to 50, and now you got one in the middle, like 35, right? It's also a lot easier to get to 2K than 3K. So you got 1K, 2K, then 5K, and that's pretty exciting. So it's great to have stepping stones along the way that make it a lot easier for people to see how they're going to get to the next level. There's a new customer acquisition bonus, which is really focused on, catering to the future of our industry and even the current situation in our industry, where there's a lot of people who are social influencers that might like to, share a product and just build a customer base and not so much have the skill sets of building an organization. And people like that, there's plenty of them out there. And this way they can earn a significant amount of money just being a social media marketing person that just is marketing a product, or somebody that likes to just focus on selling product. And it's going to give you a lot of additional income as you're building your business. So if you've got 7 or more active people in the business, whether they be customers or associates, if you have 7, you're going to get an additional 10% residual on all those people that you've personally enrolled. So if you have 7, and again, they don't have to be on SmartShip, but obviously it's going to be easier to do this if you got them on SmartShip. You're going to get an additional 10%. You're already getting 10% residual in the unilevel. Now you can get an additional 10% for a total of 20% if you have 7 or more. If you got 14 or more, you'll get 15% extra. And if you got 21 or more, you'll get 20% extra for what? A total of 30% residual income. And that's pretty powerful. So that's going to attract an entirely different kind of person to our business, one that's currently using social media as an influencer or really likes to market products online. They're going to have a great time doing that with those additional bonuses. Let's see, next we got the weekly leadership impact bonus. We used to have the loyalty bonus. We changed that to a leadership impact bonus, which now is focused on a weekly bonus. At 5K, it's $45 a week at 5K. 10K, it goes to 70 a week. 15K, 100 a week. 25K is 200 extra a week. 35K is 300 extra a week. 50K is 400 extra a week. 75K is 500 extra a week. 100K is 650 extra a week. And it goes all the way to presidential director, which of course is $2,500 a week, or $130,000 a year extra. One bonus. You guys hear that? Presidential director is going to be making an extra $130,000 a year on just the leadership impact bonus, paid out weekly. Pretty exciting what's happening with that. All right, I'm going to move forward here, and again, I'm looking forward to really going through a training on this with some graphics and stuff. But this is just too exciting. The pay period is being changed from a Sunday to a Monday, and it's being moved from that to a Wednesday through Tuesday. So now the close of business is going to be Tuesdays at midnight after this call, right? Tuesdays midnight after this call is the close of business for the week, and the new week would start tomorrow morning, and the pay will now be moved. Our payday is being moved from a Wednesday to Monday. It's going to give them a couple of extra days to do it right. We're open in a lot of countries right now. They got to do a lot of things to make sure things are correct. And so instead of being paid on Wednesdays, we're going to get paid on Mondays. But here's something that they launched that I'm really excited about, and I think everybody else will too. This has never been done in the industry quite like this before, and it is the Global Share Bonus Pools. The Global Share Bonus Pools are phenomenal. I have some notes here about this that I want to share with you. They've taken the Infinity 7 plan, which paid out 18% of the total company's volume, right? 18% is what was being paid out. They took that and they split it up amongst 3 bonus pools. One at 4%, the first one, another one at 6%, and another one at 8%. The beautiful part of this is that you've got a 4% bonus pool. That's 4% of the company volume that is being shared amongst all the 5Ks, 10Ks, and 15Ks in our business, and the shares that they earn during a weekly pay period. So this is pretty amazing. 4% of the whole company's volume, now you get to share it. Here's what I will tell you about that. You'll have 5Ks, people that have hit that position, and 10Ks and 15Ks, getting a piece of the sales of the entire company. And we've got million-dollar earners who have just joined this business. They've made millions of dollars in the industry. That's right.
That's right.
And they've just joined. And I got to tell you something, this volume of this company is going to go through the roof, right? And so that 4% is going to be quite a large amount of money. I'm going to give you some examples in a minute. The pool number 2 is for 25Ks, 35Ks, and 50Ks, and that's 6%. So it's more money on less people, right? There's less people in the pool getting to share more money. So those are even bigger shares. And then pool number 3 is for 75Ks and above. There's only a handful of those in the company, and they're sharing in 8%. I'm going to give you just an example of what these numbers look like, okay? The company is doing less than $500,000 a month in business right now. Less than that, all right? We're closing in on it, but we're doing less than that. Let's just use that as an example for a round number, right? At 500,000 in volume a month, 4% looks like $20,000. So the people in that pool are going to split $20,000. The people in the next pool would split $30,000. And the people in the following pool are going to split $40,000. And again, we're talking more money, less people as you go up in the pools. How about when we're doing $1 million? When this company is doing $1 million a month, which maybe it's, 4, 5, 6 months away, here's what's going to happen. There'll be $40,000 in that one pool. The first pool, pool number 1, there'll be $60,000 in pool number 2. There'll be $80,000 in pool number 3. Can you imagine? This is, again, a singular bonus that is now being added on to your weekly checks based on the volume of the company and the amount of people that are in that pool and the shares that they've earned in that pool. I can just tell you this, what it's done for the company is you've got people like Collie Butler, who just came out of the closet. She's been kind of working behind the scenes for the last 6 to 8 months. And now she's out of the closet and she's building this thing full time. She's going to be $1 million leg in this company. Somebody who joins tomorrow and goes to 5K gets to get a share in that first pool based on that global volume of sales. So for the first time in our industry, a brand new person or somebody that's just getting going in this can start to earn on the global sales all over the world of CTFO. How many people think that's kind of exciting? Anyway, this is what's just launched, the Global Share Bonus Pool. And I got to tell you something. If you put some pen to paper on this and do some quick math, you might not be able to sleep tonight. But definitely get into your back office so you can check out some more of the details on this. Let's see if there's anything else I wanted to cover. Nope, that's pretty much it on the compensation plan. Talked about the cruise, that's coming up. Also, there's a 20% off on the Xanthomus packs. That's been extended. Make sure that you take advantage of that. That's pretty phenomenal. Let's see if there's anything else. And I mentioned the Leadership Summit in Vegas, which is coming up. That's January 19th through the 21st. And that's something you'll need to qualify for, but they're going to be giving you some details about that soon as well. I think we got Louis on the line here again. I'm going to see if Louis can unmute. Oh, he is unmuted. Hey, Louis, how are you, my friend?
How you doing, Adam?
I'm doing fantastic. Listen, really great meeting you in Orlando. Just so excited to have you on the team. And, you know, you've been in network marketing a long time. I appreciate you handing me this book autographed. Always love to see, an author and get to meet him. Great story. I read your story. It has some similarities to mine in a few ways, but maybe you can share what your impact was and what your takeaway was from Orlando.
I've been through a lot of companies, Adam, and I've never seen so much honesty and integrity from the leadership standpoint. It makes you feel good. You know, you're right. You trust these people, and people buy from people they trust and like.
Absolutely, 100%. So tell us what was a highlight for you? You know, you were there, you caught the whole thing, and I know you were excited. You met a lot of great people. Tell us what was the highlight for you.
The highlight of me was, I guess, Saturday. I enjoyed Saturday. The training was fantastic.
Anybody stick out for you?
Yeah, I love Michael Swilling.
He did a great job, right? He went over the compensation plan, didn't he?
Yeah, I mean, the Cowboy story is amazing. And Sandy and Ed Cohen's amazing story. We've all struggled. It's not whether you get knocked down, it's whether you get back up.
That's right. It's not about how many times you get knocked down, right? As long as you get up one more time, then you get knocked down. Right?
Yeah.
Well, my friend, I'm really looking forward to teaming up with you. Thanks again for hopping on, and I really appreciate you making the trip. I hope your mom's doing okay. I know you went to visit her afterwards, and it's just really great to have you on the team.
Well, thank you. I'm glad to be on the team.
Awesome. I'm going to ask Ann to unmute. I know she's in the tub, but hey, that's okay. Maybe she can share a word or two from the tub. Ann, are you there?
I am out of the tub, but I am laying in the dark, and after you, I'm out. I'm going to bed.
I feel you. And I know you were there. It was really great to meet you. You were a great big part of this event, and I know everybody really enjoyed your company. Tell us a little bit about your big takeaway from the event in Orlando.
All I can say is it was a fabulous event with very good training that had meat to it, stuff that you could actually take with you and go do, right? And every one of the speakers were phenomenal. Al and I never could say it right.
Adelkis?
Okay, Adelkis. They did a phenomenal job along with their children who helped support. That was well put together with good content, fun, and just a relaxed area. The location was great. But all of the conversations, all of the trainings at the events were so good. They were just to the point, and they made you ready to go out and get busy working. And then to meet all of y'all, it took it to another level. Like you said, I feel so much closer to all of you just from that. I mean, you see people, and like Stuart, I've talked to him 50 times, but to get to meet him and give him that hug and see the genuine care and concern for all of us, literally everybody in this company, was beautiful. It was absolutely great. It was a good job all the way around.
Well, thank you, Ian. I know you were a big part. We love seeing you there, and I know you got a lot out of it. You're also having a live event coming up into the Detroit area on November 14th. I believe you'll probably have some more details that people are going to see in some upcoming emails about that. I believe Stu Finger is coming to that. Is that correct?
Yes, Stuart Finger will be there. Dr. Ahmad Tutla is in that area, so I'm going up there to help support him. He's an amazing enroller. The man sends me 4 or 5 people a day. He's right on. He knows how to do the business. He just gives them to the third party. He's great. He is phenomenal. And he gets them ready that they're excited. They can't wait to know more. And they're signing up like crazy. So if everybody did that, my team, I don't know when I would sleep or eat or drink. You know, I would be busy doing that all day long and it would be fabulous. But it is a great system. And
Well,
anyway,
we're excited
yeah.
for you. It sounds like you got some first world problems there, being able to follow up on all the leads, right? But
right.
we appreciate you hopping on, and again, it was really great to meet you, and I know Lisa really enjoyed your company as well.
Yes.
And build for this event, folks. It's going to be a good one in Detroit on November 14th. All right. Let's see if there's anybody else that I wanted to cover tonight. No, I think we're in pretty good shape. Folks, I just want to tell you that this is a new beginning for CTFO. This comp plan tweak that just happened really fixed some holes, some things that were. I mean, we had a great comp plan. I mean, it pays out, and still pays out even more money than ever, and to the right people, I think, which is what I really like. But that whole global bonus pool, it gives you a sense of unity that we're all on the same team building a business. There's no your line, my line, all. We're all going to get paid on everybody's line by participating in those pools. This has never been done before in network marketing. And hats off to Kevin Fournier for doing such an amazing job. He actually had to stay behind and did not get to Orlando so that he could finish up the programming of the compensation plan so it can be turned on this week. And it is the very beginning of it. So take full advantage of it. Get it out to people. You're going to see a lot of great tools on this. Right now, start the conversations, though. Let people know that you've got something that you can, introduce people to, that they can actually be paid a piece of the action of the global sales of the company. And there are $1 million earners that are joining our business right now. So that volume of this company is going to go through the roof, and they don't want to miss it. People are going to ask, I need to know more about that, right? Lead with that compensation plan. There's, of course, Xanthomist is without question a unique product. The testimonies that are coming out about it are amazing. You're going to see some great videos on that David D'Arcangelo shared with us that'll be coming out soon. And I got to tell you, when you see those and you use that in conjunction with the kind of money that can be made here, game over, folks. People are going to be joining your business in droves. So with that, I want to thank you guys for hopping on the Tuesday night Zoom. We call it Tuesday Night Live, 8 p.m. Eastern every Tuesday evening, directly followed by the corporate Zoom at 9 p.m. at ctfowebinar.com. I will be traveling next week, though, so this is one of the times where we won't be having a Zoom on a Tuesday night. It rarely happens, but next Tuesday, no TNL, and we'll be doing you a recap when we get back the following Tuesday, so stay tuned for that. And again, we'll be there. We'll be in Monterey. Cowboy will be there. A bunch of others will be there. If you've got people in the area, please don't hesitate to get them in touch with us. We'll take care of them. There'll be Spanish translation. Actually, most of it will be in Spanish, so there'll be English to Spanish translation when any of us gringos are speaking. With that, it should be an amazing, amazing event. Anyway, I appreciate you all. Have a great evening and rest of the week. Love you all. Bye-bye for now.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, my friend.
Good night, Dave.
Good night.
Good night. Good night.